Hello everybody and welcome to live streaming. So hope you guys are fine and I hope you are doing well. So this streaming is currently live just on YouTube, so make sure that you share it with your friends as well so they will be able to attend it. During the webinar, just feel free to ask me anything that bothers you, or if you have any questions, or if you would love to discuss something special about trading, about the psychology, about the emotions, about increasing your results or so ever. Thank you for you as well to attend the webinar. Okay, so we will start with the streaming in a couple of minutes. Let the others join as well and then we will start it. Let me prepare everything. So this will be my setup that I'm currently watching. Still the same as it was yesterday, so not big changes. Okay, so let's go, let's start. First, what I will do, I will go to the setups that I personally watch, and what I'm trading those currency pairs. I'm watching them closely and will continually track them for adding more trades or whatsoever. So let's go with the first. Let's start with the beginning. Euro USD, it's currently sitting at the top. I really don't see that we will go straight up like this. Okay, that's really rare cases that this will happen, and usually this is not happening to go straight away at the top. So what I do think, we will have at least this kind of pullback, something like this will happen. So you have there three types of pullbacks: a little bit aggressive, slower, and really slow, normal 1 to 3 correction to the downside. So one of them should appear over there. It will appear. Even this one, it's possible, as it looks like. As you can see, it usually struggles, okay, and then it drops. This is what I'm anticipating it will happen before next push to the upside, and this is the reason why I'm currently watching for the sell. I've been a buyer from there. This is where I bought it. If you will go back and watch my previous streams, you will see that I've been buying it since there and took profit already. Of course, it's too high, and if anyone is holding, it's not making sense. Don't hold it anymore. We are at the top, and anytime soon we can even reverse. So watch for at least sell setup over there. This is what my focus is. My focus is at least that sell stop will appear over there, small or medium, and then I will decide later on if I will go for this next upcoming move to the upside over there. Very easy, no complications. Trading, it's not complicated. Pound USD as similar. Okay, I don't see it going straight up. It can go do something, this break the top, then the pullback needs to appear. Okay, so something like this, something like this, or this should appear over there. So one of them should appear, but from where, it doesn't matter. It will appear. You can trade it if you have the strategy. You can trade it, and then the price will go higher. Price can even go for the bigger correction as it did over there. So bigger 1, 2, 3, and then it will go to the upside. This is all possible, and better potential over there. It's right now to watch for sell stops. All right. New Zealand USD currently already in the sell, and I'm still holding it. So what I will do, it doesn't matter if this will pull back or correct, I will still watch for more downside. I think that this one can go all the way back to the downside, or at least back to the trend line. The trend line, it's my first target. Is how far I will be holding my sell. My sell, it's placed over there, and my stop loss is something like this. Okay, so I'm still holding it, and my first target will be the trend line, or if I will see there will be any aggressive moves over there, I will keep on holding it all the way back to the previous low, and this way I will have a 1 to 6 risk to reward ratio, but who knows what happens. Okay, I will decide at the trend line. It's too early currently to decide anything or to say what the price will do from the current standpoint. Okay, next one is a good trade, by the way. And if you're not in the trade, don't sell now. Okay, so wait for something like this. They always did some kind of pullbacks, as you can see there, there, and there. Very nice, simple to understand corrections appearing. Okay, it will be either this one, this is going to be the slower one, it will be even sharper one. Okay, but who knows, or it could be very flat correction. Okay, any type of those will appear over there, so it is really worth of watching for the correction if you are not in the trade, for example. But if you are in the trade, there are no worries, you can still hold it. There is no any fear, no fears should be there. Just hold it and see how this will plays out. USD CAD, this one, it's at the bottom of the structure. What I see on the USD CAD is that this will do something like this, do something, give us the flat, and then go up, similar like this one. Okay, but then we will see this move to the upside. So what you have to do now is to prepare yourself to wait for this. Okay, so we have to wait for this. I will personally wait for this, and I will add more trades over there on this way to the upside, and my profit is the trend line, that's for sure. Okay, this is where I will be removing my profits. Very easy, that's not complicated. Easy trade. Trade should be will look like something like this probably. It will be close to the previous low and stop loss somewhere there, and this will be my target. Okay, something like this will be my target, and yes, I will be holding it back to the trend line. Very simple and effective over there, no complications. USD Chief, this one, it's sitting at the bottom. I really do anticipate that this one starts pushing higher. There it will be either the deeper correction to go down, okay, something like this, or it will be the more aggressive correction. So which one it will be, who knows, nobody knows. Okay, it could be either this one, this is the long correction, but in which angle it will go, we don't know until it's developing. So now it's time to find a good spot, good risk to reward ratio, and get into the trade. I'm personally already in the trade and will be holding it to see how this will develop over there during the next couple of weeks probably. This correction could be slow, could be fast, who knows. It could be even this one. Look at that one. You have very nice examples of corrections. Correction can be either this one, or it could be this one, or could be more like sideways. Okay, there are three types of corrections which can appear over there. This is what I will wait over there before getting into the trade, any of those. So very easy to understand. Euro GBP, I'm anticipating Euro GBP for go at least one more leg lower. Okay, one more leg lower, or something like this to give me the running flat, and then the price will go higher. But I really don't see that there it will be the running flat. I'm anticipating that this one will just drag lower, hit the low, and then I will watch to buy it from the trend line all the way to the upside again. This move will be very strong probably. New Zealand Chief, oh, let me delete this one. New Zealand Chief, it's still struggling there where it was yesterday. Nothing much has changed. When we were discussing about it was somewhere there, I think so. So next couple of hours it just went lower, and this is a good spot to watch for the buy. Okay, so everyone, we should be watching the New Zealand Chief to start bouncing off on the all the way to the upside, back to the trend line. Okay, so something like this should happen over there, and then start its way to the upside. Very good, and potential setup it's over there, but definitely will be holding it. Euro Chief, same there. Okay, there what I do anticipate is this going up, give me something like this, give me flat, and then going up. So I'm predicting that the Euro Chief will be struggling for a sideways in the next couple of days. Okay, next couple of days we will be struggling in the sideways movement, and I will really not do anything. If you're not in the trade, you can still get in. Stop loss should be outside of the structure, and that's it. Very easy and effective. Euro yen pairs, it's something that I'm still watching for buy over there. As you can see, we are in this huge channel over there, and I do anticipate euro yen to start pushing to the upside. So what else it could appear? There could be even a flat correction before next push to the upside. So we can either see some sideways movement, or it could start pushing right away. But that's good because you still have a chance to get into those trades. Okay, nothing is gone. We will still be watching, so watch it and get in on time, right? So just delete this off. This is where you have to recognize it very well. Okay, if it goes deeper, then even better, it has to go lower. I don't think we will have that deep correction, but we will have something like this probably over there, then went up, and then we'll see. All right, this could be struggling there for next couple of days, definitely. Okay, but if these do something like this, very good to get in and see how far it goes. If it stops there, starts struggling, it can go for the deeper correction, and then still has its potential to push all the way back at the trend line, or at least back at the previous top. This is what I'm anticipating, and still holding my buys are placed from there, and we'll see how far and fast this will move. Aussie yen, this one is giving you the chance to get into the trade. We bounces off. Of course, I am in the trades already, but for those who are not, you can still watch this, how this one will correct. Let me just make it much more clear for you so you will understand it. Okay, this is something that can happen over there. Next couple of hours, this could hit the ground, and then it will start it push to the outside. So watch how this correction will develop over there, how it will appear, and definitely it's worth of taking the buy over there. Pound yen, same there. This could be even completed right now. By now it looks like a 1, 2, and 3 that may be finished, and it should start its way to the upside. So when exactly it will start, we don't know that, but what we know, it has a big potential to go to the upside, and every sell needs to be ignored. Just stick with your buy stops, and that's all. Okay, it has to go higher. As it stands right now, from the current standpoint, structure is there, everything is in line, so it's really worth to get into this trade. CAD yen, still struggling, but definitely up. Okay, all yen pairs are in this huge channel, and I will be searching as well to add trades over there on CAD yen. Definitely it will be a good trade all the way back at the trend line. USD yen, same there. If this one gives you any strange correction or confirmation, if this do something like this now, and then if it goes for upside, break the tops, giving you some flat over there, then there is the chance that USD yen may go lower. USD yen may go lower, and that will be the case. But anyway, we should not be afraid. Get into the buy and decide later. Okay, we always have time, and this is the reason why I'm always sticking to 4-hour time frame. I have enough time to take a decision. Okay, that's the power of higher time frame. We can decide later, we can get in now and deciding later on. Alright, Euro Aussie. This one's still trying to break out. I'm holding it from those lows. So perfect structure. There's nothing to say. This is easy to trade. 1, 2, 3. It's going up. We all know how far this is going. It's going all the way back to the trend line. About USDN, I already told you about the USDN. Probably you didn't understand me properly, so let me repeat that once again for you. USDN is something that can go up, and if it stops there, it could be a chance for more sell. But currently we watch for buy because we don't know yet that this will be struggling there at the previous top, gives us the confirmation for sell. So it's worth of taking the buy. we can get into the buy over there. Can it go even lower? Yes, but then there it will be the running flat and still has to go up. Okay, anything happens, we have to understand what it will happen or what the chart is trying to tell us. The chart is always communicating with us. We just have to read that properly, read it correctly, as we learn how to read the letters, how we connect letters in words. Then we learn how to read the words and so on, and then connect it in the concept, in sentences, and so on. This is the same, similar with trading. We have to learn, read those patterns. Patterns are like words. Okay, if you know to read the words, if you have the skills to read the word, you will know what the chart is trying to tell you. So it's exactly the same pattern. It's trying to communicate with you, and if you don't understand it, then you will be struggling. But if you do understand it and read it, then trading will become easy. It will be easy job for you. Okay, so your Aussie is trying to go higher. I will be watching for more confirmations over there to add more trades. Currently I'm having one trade from the bottom and still holding it, will not exit it. It doesn't matter what happened over there, it could be the bigger correction, whatever, and go up. And this will be your chance to get into the trade from these spots or any pullback. It's fine for you, you can still join it. And I will as well add a couple more trades, definitely from the next pullbacks. But definitely I will not be getting into the trade as it is right now on the trend line. This is dangerous spot where mostly typical traders or the beginner traders are getting into the trade around the trend lines because they are trading the breakouts, and try to not get in over there at the trend line. Okay, so control your emotion, nothing will go and skip you. You always have a chance to get into the trade from good points. Your cat will do some pullback or correction, whatever. Okay, it has to do something. Okay, this movement over there has to correct. Okay, so it will either pull back and then go up, or it will be the bigger correction 1 2 3 and then go up. Who knows? You can take the sell. So if you're skilled, if you have the strategy, if you know what you're doing, if you know how far you're trading, if you have all the understanding what you're doing, you can go for this sell. It's good to go into this sell over there. What about silver? Stick there with me, we will talk about the silver definitely. Okay, give me 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes, and then we will go to the silver. We will discuss about the silver and see what the silver is trying to give us. All right. This one, and then New Zealand CAD is trying to go lower as already. So what the price can do, it can go back up, but still can come lower as it did over there. Okay, first it went lower, it confirmed the movement, then it went lower. Okay, and then it went lower. That's kind of similar behavior which can happen from current standpoint, from the current structure. Okay, so where it is right now, it can still go lower and it can still pull back. Very easy. Charts are never moving in the straight way, that's for sure. Pound shift, this is something what you want to watch for the buy. This is the buy over there. It should start going already anytime soon. We will see the pound shift going higher. Anytime soon we will see this one. Okay, we are structurally at low, and even bigger structure, it's supporting this way of thinking or this movement, this next upcoming impulsive movement. This is the structure, this is the impulse. We are in the direction to the upside. We are as well confirming the next buy, and we will go into that direction. Okay, so movement will do something like this, and then we'll be selling it from the top. But where we are, what we should do right now is we have to watch for those buy setups over there. It's really worth of taking the buy and hold it. Okay, we will be holding it for a kind of while, at least breaking all those tops. This is the minimum how far you should be holding it once you get in this pound shift trade. Gold prediction. Yes, we will go to gold and silver. Let's bear with me next couple of minutes and we will discuss it. So here in New Zealand, this is the monster trade. It's going very nice. So what it did, let's talk about 1 2 3, gives us the running flat over in the middle, and then went lower a little bit and then starts going. This is exactly where I get into the trades. I have a couple of trades over there, and we'll be holding it all the way back to the trend line, or at least back at the previous top. This is something where my profits are defined, or where I will be watching to remove my profits. Until then, I will not even touch it, not even place my trades on break even, and we'll just watch it. It can even give me any correction, and I will add more trades into this trade. So if you're not in, you can still watch it. You can still watch for this type of correction, and then you will have a chance to join this move to the upside. There is still money to be made. So if you're not in, you know what you have to do, you know where you have to be patient, and you know what you're searching on the market to confirm your movement, to confirm that there is the time to get in the market. Alright, so let me now go with your questions. You've been asking me about all those commodities, so silver and gold. Let me go first with the silver, because this was the first question, and then I will go with the gold. Okay, the silver, it's the gold, silver is somewhere there. Yes, definitely this is the buy setup. It will not go right away. I will not be trading it personally from this current standpoint, but if it does something like this, at least then you can take it at least back at the previous top. The corrections are something like this. They are always 1 2 3 corrections. If you watch them deeper, 1 2 3. Okay, so from the deeper understanding of structures, corrections, and so on, you will see that something of this has to appear. This is now 1, this is 2, and third wave is missing, and it will happen in the next couple of hours maybe, or half a day or a day. We don't know. We just have to wait and watch for it. Then you can get into the trade from a good spot and take this last push to the upside, which will go and break the top. That's for sure, and a good chart to watch if you are trading the silver, of course. Gold is trying to go higher. It's just trying to change the structure. Yesterday we've been talking about this last push to the upside. Wait for it. It didn't give us this chance, but that doesn't mean this has changed. This is the different way. No, we're still watching the same way. This will just change the structure. Instead of going for flag, like I was showing you, it will go for the flat probably, or expanded flat, something like this is what we will have now there in the upcoming future. If this goes up, still correction will appear. That should not confuse you, because this is not spot where you should get into the trade. That's the most dangerous spot of getting into the market, at the previous tops or at the previous lows. Okay, so this can still go high, and then it will give you this, it will give you the running flat, and then it will continue its way to the upside. So rather wait for solid correction, for more stable correction before getting in. If you are already in the buy, that's totally fine and perfect. You can hold it and don't do anything, okay? But if you find and spot the correction, you can keep on adding your trades. This will just increase your profits very easily. Very easily. Okay, so trading, it's not that difficult. Okay, so guys, those who are already there on the live stream, please, I would love to see some likes. So hit that like button, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next live sessions when we will be live. Okay, so I will leave this webinar open for next 5 minutes, so I will be answering any questions that you might have. So feel free to ask anything that bothers you, from the psychological perspective to the emotional, or whatever it bothers you or where you're struggling at. So this is your chance to ask me now anything. let me in during this time until you are writing down some questions. I will check what's going on over there. Nothing important, so yeah, I'm just sitting there still watching these two move. Yen pairs are good charts. Alright, so I will end the streaming over there, right in and there. So guys, feel free to share the webinar with others. There are still a lot of people struggling with trading, and this could be helpful to someone to at least learn something new and totally free. So thank you for being there. Hit that like button if you didn't, it really means a lot to me, and see you on next live streaming. So take care and enjoy your day. Bye bye everyone.